Oh, that was
good.
so tricky.
That was good.
That could have been anything. It could have been a low. It could have been like a overhead hit, throw.
Is this it? I think so, right? Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Panda Global Twitch channel. We're here doing Team Capcom versus Team ArcSys in our 10v10 NA crew battle. I'm Sandy Jam, joined here by Vicious. How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. I'm actually pretty excited about this exhibition because the people lined up for both teams. I'm sure you guys have heard about it on Panda Global's Twitter. You guys have seen the roster already, and you know how wild it's going to get.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited for both of these teams. Team ArcSys versus... I could have been Team ArcSys, but I guess I'll be on the Capcom side. Capcom, that should be good. I think I'm excited for the teams. You know, there's a lot of people who could be, you know, they could switch the flags, you know, about which side they want to be on. And, you know, just looking at the teams, obviously, there's a lot of world-class players on both sides. There's some strong names that you guys will see. I see that the Marvel players have been co-opted into... doing the Capcom side. Like, they are just like, you know, that's Marvel's not anime. Yeah. It says Capcom as the publisher on the box. You know what I mean? Like, it says it on the box. You're counted as ours. Even though over on the anime side, you see like Jan down there, who I think a lot of people know from Marvel, right?
Right.
Like,
right.
It's pretty interesting.
It's pretty wild, actually. Yeah.
Let's be honest, everybody. Like, we need the teams to be somewhat competitive. All right, like, we can't just give all the anime players on one side. All right, like, we got to have the teams be a little bit of fire in there. So I like the balance that we have here.
I mean, I could totally see that as well. And this is the only time you'll actually ever see ArcSys versus Capcom, right? I don't know if there's ever going to be a game like that. That would be cool. That would be great to see ArcSys versus Capcom. I don't know. In my opinion, that'd be one wild collab in a game.
Well,
I don't know, that'd be sick, right?
The combination of IPs in that would be like so absurd, right? Because you have to think about how many games ArcSys has worked on, like how many anime, like basically every anime goes to ArcSys and is like, hey, make a beat 'em up or an actual fighting game about our game, right? Like, so there's so many involved. Like, they don't have as many original, like, they don't have as many original characters as like Capcom does, but even if it was the original characters, it'd be great. Like, yeah, it'd still be good either way.
See, but, you're assuming I was telling them to make a fighting game. I was trying to make them have it turn into an MMORPG set in like Raccoon City or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm down, dude. MMO. I mean, I don't ever play MMOs. Like, I'm not a big MMO guy, but I'm with it. And thanks everybody for coming through and saying what's good in the chat already. I see a lot of people. People have been sleeping on Team Capcom and sleeping on JWong since he just did a 24-hour stream. To raise a bunch of money. I'm not actually sure what cause he was doing it for, but I know that he did a 24-hour stream to raise a bunch of money, and it was like an absurd number that him and his community put together. But because of that, he's been awake for like, you know, an absurd amount of time. So I think, you know, I was actually expecting him to go first, like just to try to get it over with. But
yeah, absolutely.
You know, I don't know. He's not going first. We know that for sure. So instead, I guess maybe what if the strat instead is to put Justin dead last and just let him sleep the whole time?
I was also thinking that before we went live, but I think it'd be the more like optimal choice to have Justin just get it over with. To be honest, and just go to sleep, because he has, even no matter what he does, I feel like win or lose, the amount of talent backing him afterwards is still going to be pretty solid for them to at least, you know, try to get a win.
Yeah, I think I would probably put him first too, because I think Justin sort of has to be the one holding it down on the Capcom side. There's a lot of good players there, but he has to put up numbers. You know what I mean? Like, he has to be one of the people like really just carving in there and getting 4, 5, 6 people on one life, which is pretty big.
Without a doubt.
But it looks like the players. I was gonna say the players are ready to go, I think, and so they were telling us, hey, the players are ready. We're waiting on you guys. I don't want to wait. I'm down to just get into these matches. It's a 10v10, as we've mentioned a few times, and there is 2 lives per person. So 20 lives total is what we have to carve through here. So I'm down to get into the matches, start this off. It's going to be Marn versus ZomBmu, who's repping that Black Lives Matter, the BLM in the name up there. And Apologyman was in the room. Did he flee?
He left the room. He was he knew he wasn't going first. He tried to go first, but it was Marn instead. He has to take a seat on the bench. You can't just put yourself in the starting five. Right?
Yeah, I feel like by standing in the room, it's bad luck for your team. You know what I mean? Like, because it's like you're ready to go next. That means you think they're gonna lose.
I don't like that. Yeah, you're adding a little bit of unnecessary pressure. Yeah, that makes sense. It does make sense.
All right, so Gran versus Soares. I think, a lot of people think Gran is really strong in this version of the game, and Soares is kind of like a wild card character. When he gets going, he's really good, but he needs a lot of momentum, which Marn, he can kind of do that stuff, but he doesn't like blocking. He likes swinging, and that is a really kind of bad strategy against Gran, I think.
Yeah, there's so many ways that Gran can kind of outclass you with his normals and his own rushdown as well. And he has like the kit, the optimal fighting game kit, right? He has like uppercut, he has great normals, he has a fireball. He has the whole thing.
Yeah, and he has a perfect on the first round, as expected. I haven't seen Marn play this game a lot, so I was kind of expecting, like he needs to get the hit or he's just gonna die. Like I need to see way more dash punches, I think, and a little bit more wildness.
Oh, there we go. Okay, as you said, the wildness can be interrupted with the uppercut. Only the wild can tame the wild.
This is what you get. All those years ago, you killed Guilty Gear, you fought against Anime, you haven't blocked once after plus frames on EX Fireball. Anime has come back. It's like the Grim Reaper showing up. They're like, you thought you could kill Guilty Gear and get away with it? This is their revenge.
That's why he's on Team Capcom. They wouldn't even allow him back. Even if he applied for Team ArcSys, they're like, no.
He's dead.
We've seen your track record.
Dead. Well, GG's. Game 1.
Gran doing grand things. Honestly, that's just Gran doing grand things. ZomBmu taking the first game.
Yeah, that was pretty brutal. He got smoked. I see in the chat Marn says lag. The US is a big place, and I don't know. We're going to try our best to make sure that the people playing each other are going to be as close to each other as possible. But I think, even if they were playing next door to each other, that looked like a pretty clean match from ZomBmu right there.
Yeah, I mean, it's what we kind of can expect in general. Like, I mean, you already mentioned it's a big place. It's going to be drastically different from what you've seen over in the DBFZ or the Dragon Ball versus SNK team battle, right? Just because their infrastructure is very much so suited for net play.
Yeah, I mean, well, also, like, even if it's we're working on delay-based netcode. A word it's difficult for those words to leave my lips, but given that, it's a cross country, I honestly don't even know where Marn is currently. But I know the plan from everybody, from what I've heard, is that the players are going to try, if they can, to send people who are like regionally close to each other, if it makes sense. You know what I mean? So like if a West Coast player wins, the other team will try to send up a West Coast player to make it like more consistent. But yeah, I mean, that is the issue of trying to run something like this online in the US, right? It's a lot of distance. So there's going to be some matches that are going to be pretty far away from each other. My advice is run up overhead, run up jump. Don't play defense.
I also think Marn might have a secondary on deck just in case. We were told that he might have a Normaya just in case for like in an occasion like this, he has to play off against someone like Gran. She does like all right against someone like Gran. I think better. I mean, it's safe to say she would do better in the matchup against Gran than I think Soares would.
Yeah, Soares is like, he's a really momentum-based character, but also, the stuff he wants to do, the strong characters kind of do it better, and they have like better mid-range options and fireballs and like all this other stuff. So yeah, he's a bit of like an all-in character, especially, which doesn't help. We're also playing on PC. People are asking what version we're playing on.
I got a question for you, Steve.
Hit me with it.
With the way the characters, the DLC has been developed so far, like if you were looking at Soares right now, do you think that there's way more potential than we see at the current status of the game? Because we haven't had too many live tournaments, right? We've had a ton of online tournaments, but not a lot of people still focusing on Soares and the like. Do you think he's a lot stronger than what he's currently labeled at in the tier list?
I don't know. I think most people's opinion of him is probably near where he needs to be. Like, he's okay. He's not a fantastic character. He's just all right. And he kind of struggles in a lot of the ways that the top tier characters shine. So I mean, it's like, I don't think people think too low of him. They respect that he's a pretty dangerous character when he gets going, but he's just okay. The other DLC characters, like, some of them are very good and some of them are just okay as well, right? Like Beelzebub, I think people were really hyped for, turned out not to be the hotness, and then Jita turned out to be really strong, right? One of the strongest characters currently. So it just kind of depends on which DLC character you're looking at. Like, I think he's fine, but you know, when you play against the strong characters, you can sometimes feel it. You're like, ooh.
It was kind of mixed with Narmaya as well. A lot of people were looking forward to her release, and then immediately off the bat, she's like technical. She's too technical. They feel like the ceiling was too high, and even if you put in the grind for it, they felt like she didn't pay off too much either. And I'm like, I don't know. I think she was doing pretty well. I think she still has like a lot more potential to discover. She's
solid. She takes work, for sure. You gotta have, your brain has to, like, you know, work overtime when you play that character for sure, right? Like, it's just kind of how it goes. Apparently, so somebody was asking what the holdup is. We're waiting for Punk to get in here. His controller wasn't working, so he had to restart. Bro, his name is Punky Bunky.
He's in.
You can change your name. You know, you don't have to be Punky Bunky. What does that mean?
Is it like, I don't even want to guess, actually. I mean, you could just change it for free. In the
it's like on Steam. You can just pick what you want to be. Follow your dream.
Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yeah, you're right.
That's what I'm saying.
So we're gonna have Punk versus who pretty much took it down over Marn pretty quickly.
Yeah.
But it's not gonna be the last we see Marn, right? We're gonna be just fine. He might switch over characters the next time we see him. He still has one life, but he is gonna change down in the rotation. We have Punk up next with Cat. Oh, Zeta.
Zeta, yeah. He played this character a lot, especially in the beginning of the game. He was playing Zeta, and I think he was kind of like a lot of people in the beginning of the game, he wasn't super impressed with her. And then over time, people have become more comfortable with this character. And especially in this version, she's pretty solid, I think. Pretty strong character. Yeah, that's good. Great chase down. That was a really good read that he was going to commit to going back.
I was going to say, trying to create space for yourself like that, even if the read wasn't there, it's still kind of dangerous because it puts yourself in the corner. Exactly what Glenn wants to put you in anywhere, or actually anybody wants to put you in, right? So.
Man, that super jump beauty to get out of the corner was really good. It's going to be knocked down into safe jump. Oh no, just takes the damage. That was a great TV though. I mean, that's the thing about Punk in general, right? Really solid ground game and hit confirms. So you're going to expect that out of him. You know, even in this game, that's one of his biggest skills.
And there's a lot that Zeta can do off of a knockdown to go into our safe jump setup. Pogo, a high-low mix-up can be pretty hard to manage. If you're not he's safe.
And there's the punish right away. Pull out the red eyes, Black Dragon. Garoozies.
No kunai with chain on that one.
No.
No trap card necessary.
Right into it. I don't know actually the lore on Granblue about who that dragon is. I just know it's red eyes to me.
And we'll count that. That's definitely counts for sure.
Oh, yes, yeah, it didn't hit clean actually.
The Pogo mix-ups.
Nice.
Great block in the overhead.
Yeah, this defense is great so far. Like teching on the late throws and then blocking the overheads is really, really solid not to take a bait.
And I like just realigning himself and instead of fighting out of the corner. Oh, wow. That's all. Did he chase him down? How did he know?
That was like a nothing personal, kid. Uh-oh. Not going to get the wall bounce. Next it wins.
Big jump off from Punk. Back it away. Down. The neutral jump to escape the throw. He knew. He knew. On the next level.
Blast him. Living though. Yeah, still living. The run on throw. That'll do it. Punk ties it up. 19 lives left. Oh wait, I'm wrong. He got the first round. Wait, what? All right, I was in the future. Hold on, let me drink my coffee. You talk.
All right, so we have the knockdown again. Come from Zom. It's all tied up. We're in the right time. Don't worry. Steve was not looking at it.
Oh no, I was so wrong. What have I done?
You jinxed it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You jinxed it with a perfect.
As I was saying, Capcom has no hope. ArcSys is continuing the winning spree. Easy peasy. Like I just said.
Reported from an alternate future. We get it. It happens sometimes.
Bro, how did Punk frame 1 leave the lobby so fast? Like Punky Bunky was out of the lobby before we even got back.
I mean, he tried. It was looking like a good showing up until the point where he thought he won. That's where your powers kicked in.
Did you say It looked like a good showing up until he won. Like you were winning until you lost. Like that's what you hit him with that.
Up until he started winning, from what you said. He's like, oh, he actually won. It's like, oh, well.
Bro, I thought he won the first round. I was tripping. I thought he won the first round. In my head, I was like, dang.
Yeah. That's exactly what I meant. It was looking good up until he won from Sajam, right?
Look, yeah, they don't like it when you call me Steve. It's like they, because I always commentate with Steve. So they forget that that's my actual name too.
That's fair. That is, yeah. I saw that in the chat. They're like, who's Steve? That's David.
I feel like Punk was going to win until I said that he won. You know what I mean? Like I did the big winning moment. As a commentator, you have to do that, right? When someone wins, you got to do the big winning moment.
Yeah.
Sucks to suck.
I heard the influx of your voice going up a little bit. I was like, wait a minute. Does he think that Punk won the set or won the match?
It's my bad. I commentator's cursed. It be due. What am I? What's gonna happen? So who's coming up next for?
I believe it's Apologyman. Did you see his little Vern just running with his short arms and legs? He was trying so hard to get to that cab so quickly.
I gotta say, of all the people on Team Capcom, this is the one I was surprised about the most. Apologyman on I mean MarlinPie too, I guess, but Apologyman on this team, I guess he's claiming his like Marvel heritage here as Wall Jump Man.
That's fair.
Like that's got to be it, right? Because I mean, besides that, he was like an okay BlazBlue player, and he's a Dragon Ball player, right?
He's an okay Smash player.
That's true.
See, he already put his option select out on Twitter, though. He's like, no matter what, I'm winning.
What did he say?
He said, no matter which team wins, I'm still winning.
That's so Apologyman of him to do. What a whack thing to say. All right. Oh, the clash. Wow. And he got the power up. I'm surprised that worked. Yeah, Percy, we're going to see quite a bit of Percy today. If you guys haven't been following this version, Percival's a really strong character.
Yo, he's knocked the overhead, blocked up and overhead himself. That is actually ridiculous.
All right, he's been playing a little bit.
You can't do that, Grand.
Yeah, it's very difficult for sure to get over him, especially in that instance. His 2H is great. Autocorrect DP, really solid option. Save jump, stagger pressure. You cannot get hit here. Grand kills in one hit. Okay.
Well,
yeah, he's alive. It's because he did all hits of the auto combo. Raw heavy punch would have maybe done it.
Just let him run up. Wait, no, he can't.
Yeah, he committed. He's got to roll. Exactly. When you're moving forward in this game, you cannot block, right? If you've committed to the run, so you have to dodge, you have to roll, or do something else there. It was a great roll because he was point forward.
If he were to do a spot dodge there, that Skybound Arc from Percy is still super active. He could hold the button and the flames would just keep going and going and going, right? It's just active all the way until two things, right? You let go or it reaches its full animation.
Oh yeah. So in that situation, I mean, there's not much Apologyman can do. Man, he is getting smoked in the corner. Counter hit combo. He's dead. TempestNYC.
Jeez. That's 3 straight bodies on the side of Capcom. ArcSys in a really solid lead so far. We still have 1 life left. I don't know if Apologyman's going to go up next again, but from the looks of it, I think they're going to go into a rotation.
Yeah, I mean, it's looking like, Jeremy, the best part about being a commentator, right, is that, when this is 20-0, our jobs are done, right? So we're chilling. It's like, no matter what, no matter how short it goes, no matter how long it goes, our jobs it stays the same, right? So when Arc cleans this up, it's just the end.
But I want to see more games, man. I haven't been able to watch too many exhibitions like this in a while. I mean, the only one I kind of skimmed through was like the DBFZ one and the SNK one, or the KOF one technically.
Sure.
But that one, when I got to fully like sit down and start to like dissect the matches, I was like, man, I hope it's just like that with the US version.
Yeah, I mean, ArcSys players were born in delay-based netcode. They're molded by it. They know, what I mean? Like, they're professionals, right? It doesn't matter if it's 3 frames, 5 frames, 12 frames. Like, they can handle it. These are powerful foes. And it's a very strong player that they're up against. So I'm not sure who Capcom is going to send next. We'll see. Who's put STR Dash and GBVS? Put Super Dash and Granblue Verse. This must be Supernoon. Put Super Dash and GBVS is 100%.
Oh, it is Supernoon. Man, you have the reads today. You hang out with Supernoon too much, I feel
So
like.
one thing about Supernoon is I always make fun of his Bardock for being trash, right? That's something that I'm known to do. Now, I don't want to do that, right? Because by comparison, his Gran is so much worse. So when you look at his Bardock and you compare it to his Gran, you're like, oh my god, his Bardock is so good. Like, it's maybe the best Bardock I've ever seen. Because like after watching this Gran, you'll be like, whoa. The difference is going to be staggering. Watch, you'll see.
Is this the lore where you talk enough about him negatively that he just powers up?
Am I like, I'm reverse commentators cursing him?
He's one of those players where like you talk trash about him and he just levels up. Yeah.
It might be.
On stream, so you can.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan, you know. Oh no.
Oh, you were not kidding. All right.
Okay. Not a good punish. I mean, he's doing sweet. That's a pretty good sign for a Gran player.
Okay, no
respect. None like ever even thought about. He's like, I don't have to respect this guy's pressure. He's not gonna have a safe jump. Oh, he's dead.
Oh, you are hella dead. And you got Skybound Arm blinded. You are hella dead. There was no way out of it. Super dead.
Powered in the chat to stop drawing and tell us who's on which side because we can't see. All right, player 1 side is ZomBmu, who's been on player 1 side since the start of the stream, and player 2 side is Supernoon. He's the one like currently doing nothing as Red Gran.
I don't think it was too hard to tell.
I don't think so either. I mean, if you've been watching so far, you know, you should know who's who.
Yeah, I think that was pretty laid out clear. I mean, I'm pretty sure we have it on the graphics as well.
Yeah, also the names are highlighted on which side they are, but you know, that was a little clean.
Maybe
as
he was
always,
just listening, I think.
Yeah, generally people in Twitch chat can't read. And besides that, they also don't know how to look at the screen. So, you know, the title of the stream could say Team Capcom versus Team ArcSys 10v10 NA crew battle, and someone will join the stream and be like, hey, what is this? Who's playing? And you'll be like, well, you know, what are you going to do? As we look at 4 straight for ZomBmu, he's crushing it.
You should have just said it was ESAM playing Smash, and they would have believed you. They definitely would have believed you.
Yeah,
I mean... They've awakened the sleeping beast. JWong is up next.
The Wazzler himself. He's coming in hot.
That's such a good name, though. The Wazzler. I've never really got to ask him like how he came up with that name, because that's fooled so many people for so long.
E.G. Wazzler. That's my favorite. I love calling him. He's the Wazzle Dazzler, bro. He shows up. He's gonna handle business. If there's anybody on Team Capcom that can end the streak, this has got to be it, right?
He's been playing a lot of different fighting games lately with like speedrun attempts. He's got to try to pump the brakes on Zom because he has to understand it's not against the CPU anymore.
I mean, especially because like Justin has not slept. You know what I mean? Like he did a 24-hour stream to raise a bunch of money, and they raised a ton. I thought it was like $7,000 or $8,000 or something absurd like that, which is really cool. And I don't know if he got a nap in at all, but he's going to be showing up on no sleep. The thing is about Justin is that he can play lame any time of the day. It doesn't matter how much he's slept, how much he hasn't slept. Like he could do it. I could definitely see Justin going the distance here.
What you don't understand is that he has newfound father powers. He is officially on Team No Sleep as soon as he brought a child into this world. Because that's again, once you reach parenthood, you are losing so many hours of sleep, no matter what.
Yeah, I mean, so you have no choice.
He's fine.
I remember reading like people who have kids are like, oh my god, my kid slept for like 4 hours straight last night. I was so happy. And I was like, what? 4 hours straight? Like I can't even. Yeah, for me, if I'm not sleeping the full 8, it's a grumpy day. You know what I mean? So it's impressive.
I still to this day have not heard what you sound like grumpy, like ever. Because I feel like your voice inflection just never changes. Yeah,
I just look tired. You know what I mean? I just got that look on my face. I'm angrily drinking coffee in the corner. I'm just not having a good time for sure.
Your hair is just off-centered by a little bit.
Yeah, the hair is not. It doesn't bend in the same way as we see Harper join.
That's so godlike. He changed his name to Harper. That's so cool.
That's his daughter's name for those of you who don't know. Justin. That's like been his online name and everything. Actually, like every time I see him play.
Man,
so if you are curious about who's playing, you can look on the left and right side of the stream. You can see both players' name, and you can see that JWong is highlighted, and so is Zom's name. So those two must be the players that are going to be playing in the match, Jeremy. I just thought I'd let you know.
We're playing Granblue, right?
Yes, this is
Granblue
versus
not the mobile game. It's Granblue Fantasy versus the fighting. Okay, hold on.
Okay, just making sure that was clear.
Got it.
Whiff on the anti-air into the overdrive, but this is a real rough position for Justin. Early counter hit.
See, now this could be the option select. If Justin loses, you could say, oh, Harper was playing on the sticks. No worries. She was just trying
That's
to
true. Clean jump out from Justin. Goes for the tick throw.
Oh. Gets fireball from Smart. And Smart going to bring it back to the swing.
Yeah, once you throw that EX fireball, though, and it's on cooldown, I mean, Justin has a little bit more room to kind of play it slow, wait for that option.
Jeez.
But oh, no.
Yeah.
Round 1, Tempest Blade.
I don't think that's his name. You gotta make sure you say everything correctly. Not just like, the skybound darts, but you gotta say the player's name, because sometimes...
I mean, that's a super name, man. What do you want from me? It's one of the only ones where they say it out loud.
I want you to say the skybound art, also who actually executed it.
That's a lot of work, man. I don't know.
I
Raw boot.
I need a lot more.
Oh, yeah, the lunge. Nice. The lunge from Justin Wong, the Wazzler.
There we go.
Yeah, I got you, man. Yeah. So far, I mean, this is looking rough. Justin has not found his footing yet. EX boot connects.
It can only last you for so long. It's only a matter of time until Graham boots his way into plus. But I like it. Justin fighting back from the corner. He's going to be maintaining his position a little bit. Once he loses momentum, he just kind of stays there. But with decent damage. He tried to grab him. I think the startup animation of the grab came out.
Yeah, I mean, they're a little risky in this game sometimes. They have a lot of recovery, especially if they whiff. Yeah, catches the run up. Justin playing it slow.
Not trying to be overzealous. The boot comes out. Let's see him play in the corner a little bit. He's going to hold down back for so long.
That was so scary. Imagine if that was a 2H, right? If he didn't get the EX Fireball on whiff, that could have been brutal. But works out. Justin slowing things down here, as he often does.
Oh, another read on the fireball. Here you go. The Wazzler getting started. Oh, he tried to anti-air.
Yeah, spins the EX uppercut for the hard knockdown. You want that safe jump in. Yeah, I mean, gets clipped by the EX fireball again. Justin in the corner here. You just have to watch the jump out if you're Zom, I think.
And that 2M from Justin. Still trying to create space. Good block. Oh, got clipped by the 5L.
Yeah, he could have. Oh,
what did he do?
EX fireball. Yeah, maybe caught a move, and I'm not sure. In the corner, he had the chance to confirm into Tempest, but he ended up getting the clip into EX boot, and not a lot of options there for Justin left anyway, since he was getting close to chip. EX fireball gets the job done. 5-0.
This is looking kind of tough for Team Capcom, man. This is not how you want to start it, but we still have plenty more players.
They gotta turn on Indestructible, and they gotta do something. They gotta return to their Capcom roots. I don't know what's going on.
I think that'll make some of the players on the ArcSys side switch over too. I know Jan, like the first time I played Jan was when he came over to SoCal. Whoa, you all right over there?
I spilled coffee.
Okay.
The saddest thing that could happen to a man, Jeremy.
Jan's been pretty active in Street Fighter. I'm not gonna lie. But
yeah. I mean,
I'm surprised he's on the ArcSys side because he's also well known for his Marvel play.
I was gonna say when most people think of Jan, myself included, I think about him as a Marvel player, right? Is that just me?
I go even further. I just think of him as a Street Fighter player when he was terrorizing people with Zangief.
Yeah, that too. I mean, he's a big body player, right, through and through. I think that's what everybody thinks about him for. So it's no surprise that he is a big body player in this game and extremely good. But I don't even know if we're gonna see him. We might not even have to. Speaking of have to, I gotta grab a bunch of paper towels. Jeremy, you tell these people about the lovely exhibition.
For those of you that are just tuning in, this is the Panda Global 10v10. What is that? I couldn't tell if that was like the dogs you're living with. I can't even tell. Hey, so it is the 10v10 exhibition. ArcSys is in the lead 20-15. If you can, maybe see the graphic for yourself. Zom's in the lead and just been putting up a clinic against the likes of Justin Wong, Marn, Punk, and Apologyman so far. And Supernoon, who could forget. But we still have, as you see, the list over on your right and to your left. Who's on Team ArcSys? Who's on Team Capcom? Just in case you guys are confused and we keep jawing off, I want to make sure you guys know what's in store for you today. We still have plenty more games of Granblue to play. We're also trying to connect, like at least try to connect the players in a convenient manner where we could at least pair or try to pair up with convenient regions. This one is going to be pretty decent. You know, Zom in the West Coast and then ChrisG on the West Coast as well. So we'll see what happens.
I think ChrisG the next one. Hey, I'm back. How's it going?
How are you doing? I'm doing just fine. Is everything cleaned up over there?
Well, for reference, I spilled an entirely full mug of coffee on my desk and by extension keyboard, which like it seems like the keyboard's fine, which is good. But the sad thing is like I'm gonna need more coffee. You know what I mean? Like that's the part that gets me sad. But besides that, I think my day's still going better than Team Capcom. So yeah, I can just grab some more coffee, right? You can't bring back 5 lives in a team tournament, but you can always just go back to the fridge and get more coffee, right? It's not a big deal.
It's big facts. Big facts.
So, you know.
I'm glad your keyboard's intact. I'm assuming it's a HyperX keyboard, I'd imagine.
Yeah, it is. And it's, you know, I've taken really good care of it so far. Oh, God.
I don't believe you up until this point.
I just said that, and like 9 random buttons just got clicked. Like, it just like, yeah. Uh-oh.
F's in the chat. F's in the chat for your keyboard. You're only going to need your mouse for this one, at least on commentary, so you'll be fine. Your mouse and your microphone. As long as you didn't spill on either of those things, I think you'll be just fine.
Yeah, we should be okay. I mean, it's typing okay. You know, that's a good sign. The LEDs just came on.
Oh, jeez.
So that's probably not good.
You'll be just fine. ChrisG is loading up into the game in a little bit now. ChrisG he's been pretty active. He's been streaming this game every so often as well. Playing a good amount of characters as well. I think the Terra is what he started off with. I think the closest we can get to a keep away character.
But he's also played a lot of Percival. Percival has been like the character that I've seen him play since like the very beginning of the game. And in this patch, Percival is fantastic. But like knowing ChrisG, he's the kind of player that like when Percival ends up being extremely good, just like switching off of him. You know what I mean? But like, I don't know. We'll see here. I would expect him to still play Percival, but you know, he likes to play a lot of weirdos too.
Weirdos, huh?
Yeah, I mean, that's how I describe.
Zoe in his back pocket, apparently. And I've also been wanting to see some Zoe players come out the woodwork.
Oh yeah, Zoe's really cool. I think she is a good character, but she's not like, you know, maybe worth the work to a lot of people, and we're thanking the lovely people that helped make this event happen. Hey, we've got some cool stuff to chat about here. As always, Panda Global, you know, trying to do our best to highlight some of the local artists that work on cool stuff. So we're going to be showing off some of the artwork of some of the people that PG works with often. You want to chat about it there, Jeremy?
Yeah, the Panda versus clothing line by Justin Wharton with the Vaporwave designs. He's coming through to bring you this merch from June 9th to July 9th, right? Be sure to check it out. I personally, this Vaporwave collab is pretty damn sick. The one on the left, nice and easy with a, what is that, neon pink and blue? I like that mix of colors too. And the right one is what is it, it's supposed to be like a faded kind of color to it.
Yeah, it's like a washed out, like they described it as like a faded, like it looks like a really old t-shirt you've had around, but like in a cool aesthetic way, you know what I mean?
And honestly, I like the wild design of the one in the middle. I've seen plenty of Vaporwave videos on YouTube to say this matches exactly that aesthetic. This is it right here. That middle one.
It's always like Vaporwave, anime, and like Frank Ocean, right? Those are like the combination. Yeah,
that's pretty fire. I'm just gonna say that out loud. I don't care if you disagree with my opinion. I definitely think that middle one is pretty fire.
I think it looks great. I've dried off my keyboard, and I'm gonna attempt to plug it back in.
So you guys can check all that out. Even find them on social media, Panda Global. You get to check out all the cool stuff they've been doing with some of their collabs and some of their clothing line. Again, be sure to check them out and support all of these designs.
They do these collaborations with different artists decently often, right? So that's something that they've done before, and they've talked about, you know, trying to do new ones they said it's not like every month, but it's like every couple of months. You know what I mean?
And I like that. That makes it even more exclusive. Like you got to collect them and be sure not to miss out on some of the collabs.
Yeah,
it's like a witty line for like a new shoe release every month.
Yeah, and also you work with local artists and stuff, which is a great thing as well to help support. Like everybody's, I'm always down for that. I think everybody is.
Let me see a PG logo on a pair of shoes. Let me see that.
Oh dang, that'd be the collab of the century.
PGX Jordans. Ooh, that would be pretty sick.
So ChrisG locked in, playing Zoe.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The only Zoe I was kind of following is when Kazunoko would play her. My dreams have been shattered a few times in my life, but this was probably the quickest. The match has already ended.
And there you have it, 6-0 for Team Anime. No, I'm just kidding.
That's crazy. ChrisG just took out the entirety of the ArcSys team, so much that they've gotten them off the cabin, and I think that's going to be Team Capcom taking it all the way.
Yep, 20 straight. Now, it seems like we have a disconnect of some kind. If you do.
It's for some reason.
Rules. Yeah.
If you disconnect during the match and you leave the cabinet, by default, you represent your team and you pretty much say you forfeit.
Could you imagine if that was the first W for Team Capcom?
Hey, we take those.
Yeah, I mean, I already saw in the chat, Apologyman said we take those. Like, he's down already.
I'm about it too.
Apparently, in the Discord chat, Capcom is popping off and said, we got one, let's go, Chris.
Intimidation factor. As soon as Zoe came out in the field, it was over.
Well, the other thing I've heard, okay, so for another thing, right, is I heard that before this started, there was 9 players out of the 10 anime players from Team ArcSys in a Discord call together, strategizing, talking, all that stuff. I've heard that there's 0 Capcom players in a Discord call talking to each other.
And that's fine. That's fine. It all paid off. Look at that. ChrisG is still on that arcade cab and ArcSys is missing.
I guess.
So, working out, right?
I mean, you got to have team spirit, man. Whereas, you got to work together.
They're all trying to backseat game each other.
I guess. You got to tell them, hey, man, that's... You know how anime players are. They're like, if you whiff this and jump this and you fuzzy OS up back this, it's not a real mix-up because you can react to the character breathing in the startup frames of the overhead.
But that's the thing. Capcom players have been trained to not coach mid-game anymore, right? It's like the 2-minute rule in between rounds. That's the only time they could actually coach. So that's why there's nobody in the Discord channels. We've been trained to do this at every Pro Tour.
It's true. Now
so that's 2 straight losses. So it's ArcSys 18 lives left, if I'm not mistaken. Right?
Dead. Just like that, the dream, it's over. He disconnected twice. I don't know. I think it's looking like the chances are slim,
I think that's 1 round per disconnect. So I think by default, Chris does take the W. We are going to move. No, I'm just kidding. That's not true at all.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think we either, well, I guess it's worth, third time's a charm. But if that doesn't work, they could maybe remake Lobby or, it seems like maybe remake the room is the plan here. Mm-hmm. So we're going to throw up the title, I would guess, with all the players and stuff, and we'll figure it out.
So some of the players I do want to see play on the ArcSys team. Listen, as much as I like seeing sweeps happen, that's pretty cool. I kind of want to see some of the other ArcSys players play too, maybe just slide one in there, just throw one game and, just let the other ones play.
Dang, like that.
I just want to see him play, man. It's looking like Zom is cleaning up already. Like the event just started and he's already just got the bucket out and the mob. He's like, let's just go. Let's clean it up.
Yeah. Well, as you can see, these are the player lists so far. We've seen 5 members, Team Capcom. We're about to see the 6th, and so far it's been the ZomBmu show, right? Like, he's just been crushing it, looking fantastic. 5-0. We've had a little disconnect issue so far, but we're going to try to remake the room and clear that all up. Hopefully, you guys have been enjoying everything, coming through to say what up. Repping your team, even though a lot of these people on here they're straight up turncoats, if I'm honest, like about the teams that they've picked. But it's cool.
I feel like we should have a poll. If anyone's listening behind the keyboard, running the channel, maybe we should have an early poll and see who's gonna win, or like what the chat thinks who's gonna win.
Math doesn't lie, right? They're all gonna put their money on. We'll just keep it old school. Press 1 for Team ArcSys, press 2 for Team Capcom. What do you think, chat?
Tanman says Team Tekken. He might be onto something.
Ooh, that is a good point. I'm seeing a lot of 1s, Jeremy.
I've seen 2 2s. I'm only keeping my eye. There's 4 2s. All right. Somebody put a 5.
Apologyman in the chat says, I'll remember this. He's going to count every single person who puts down a 1. He's like, I saw that. I seen it with my own eyes.
14, 15 for Capcom so far. The human accountant added again. 16 for Capcom. All right. Somebody put a 12. No.
All right.
Oh, it's cheating.
Well, I was going to make my vote, but I don't know if my keyboard works. So I'm going to try it again.
I use the 10 key. You'll be fine.
Well, so the reason I say that is I unplugged my keyboard because it was randomly hitting keys.
Teiga even voted for ArcSys? Come on.
Dang, that's cold-blooded.
We have a spy. We have a double agent.
I might have bricked my keyboard by spilling coffee on it, but if I did, I'll find another one.
I hope it's all right. But man, there's definitely a lot of 1s. That's for sure. Even some of the Capcom players are putting 1s, man. What do you mean?
Hey, right, I can pipe. That's a good sign.
That's a weird way of saying hello.
Howdy.
I'm smoking.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get like a blow dryer, and I cleaned out the keyboard, but a blow dryer would really help. All right, let's see if there's a disconnect.
It'll be dry by the time this event's over. I feel like
that's true. Yeah.
Actually,
the real shame is before the next match, I need some more coffee. I spilled a whole cup. Right? I gotta do another half cup. Oh, we're in the match.
We are. We got it. All right, Dom versus I almost said ChrisG.
Yeah, playing too much League of Legends.
The spacing.
Yeah,
the uppercut, the disrespect. I like that.
This has been like the first player so far we've seen play very defensive, despite all of Zom's pressure. To be honest.
Why does that reach so far? I thought that was changed.
He's the protagonist. This is how this game works. Wow, could have been EX boot, but Chip will do it. Jab will do it. It looks like the more things stay the same, the less they change. Isn't that what I'm saying?
Sure.
Yeah, it's not looking any different so far with ChrisG in the driver's seat. I gotta say.
All right, so we had some of the Capcom players saying we're just warming up. We'll be all right. I mean, they only lost 1 life each, so I believe them. It's not
they could be warming up. That's true. I had the low, but no hit confirmed.
Try to go for the secondary mix afterwards. Out of there, just walking out of the flash. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, weird. That was a held lightning and then nothing from Chris. Bit of a drop. Big jump you. Lots of pressure.
I like that. After a negative situation, just bust it out.
Sometimes you gotta commit. Can ChrisG block this out? That's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. The music too? Not like this. Don't say down. Don't say down.
Finish!
Okay, not enough.
It won't say down. It'll definitely say
it'll say finish. You got to be careful here. EX Fireball, EX Boo, big threats. EX Fireball, the Super
Let's go.
That has a humongous horizontal hitbox, by the way. That thing is just a massive. I mean, you get on the chariot, and that'll do it.
Still can't tell if that's a dragon, it's a horse. I'm pretty sure it's a dragon, but it's a horse. I don't know, man.
I mean, it's a dragon horse, Everybody who plays Granblue Versus knows that the lore says that horses are dragons. Big jump out.
The dragon's dragon game.
Ooh, that's really bad, by the way. This is going to be a ton of damage. Yeah, I mean, when you get hit... Yeah. Oh, no, Chip. Oh,
you're dead. You're dead. Finish.
Not a lot you can do. In situations like that, where you get the high hit of, like, EX boot into the corner and Gran has all his meters, like, it's brutal. There's so little you can do. She transforms into a centaur-like dragon. That's the lore from the chat. That's cool.
That's terrifying.
Yeah. So that's 6-0.
So I'm kind of curious. Does that mean she has like an original dragon form and she just poses as a humanoid?
Maybe she's like a wyvern tamer or something, right? I don't understand the full backstory of the character, but it seems like it's something like that.
Interesting. That's very interesting. See, now I gotta play this game. Now I gotta play the mobile version to get the lore, because some of these characters are very interesting in terms of the design and their lore.
Mobile games are dangerous, man. I can't do it. I mean, this game alone already, like, I feel like it's already dangerous for you. You know what I mean? So, who knows? That's a 6-0 so far in the hot seat. So far from Capcom, Marn, Supernoon, Apologyman, Punk, JWong, and ChrisG have all lost one of their 2 lives.
And up next, we have Teiga, who is already sort of defecting over to ArcSys side from what I saw in the chat. I can't believe you, man. I believe in you. He doesn't want the pressure. Maybe he's playing. Like, he's just like, you know what, I'm going to pretend to kind of lose hope already and just bring in full force. I'm a real big Capcom hopeful, okay? So yeah, I mean,
you're really, of the 2 of us, you're the more Capcom-y, like, commentator. Right, so you got a rep, man. This is your squad down 0-6.
Did you call me Capcom-y?
Yeah, Capcom-esque. Are you like a Capcom knight? What is Capcomian?
A Capcomian?
A Capcomian?
Come on, man.
You're a Cap cop in disguise?
I could never. Not ever. Never in my life. But Capcom I'm about. That's all I'm saying. Team Capcom.
Until Team Capcom starts commentating, I'm an anime player. Or starts winning, I'm an anime player, right? All right, so, you know.
I can appreciate that. That's fine. I respect it.
Yeah, I've picked my side, you know? Red's my favorite color.
Here we go, Lancelot. Choice from Teiga. Teiga has a ton of characters, but has been participating in a lot of like NLBC, Wednesday Night Fights, Ronin Rumble with Lancelot majority of the time.
Yeah, Teiga's really good, and probably one of the players who's most familiar with some of the people on the other team, like Tempest and Fame and stuff, right? Obviously, you mentioned NLBC. There's a lot of East Coast online Granblue tournaments to check out, but I mean, it's looking like the same story, Jeremy. It's so perfect.
Well, I don't know what to say, man. Like I'm giving all this lore about Teiga and how consistent he's been playing in all these online events, and here comes Zom. He's like, that's nice. That's what I have Brand.
I mean, that was brutal. That's like his 5th perfect, by the way. Like, it's absurd.
I feel like the only person that was kind of giving him trouble was his own teammate Fu when they were like warming up before the team started.
Oh, that combo was sick. Oh man, that was so
good.
Steve, my arm. Oh, EX Fireball loses. That was important. If that EX Fireball won, I think that was the round.
That would have been the game. Low, the back does the knockdown.
ZomBmu.
Oh man.
Next hit wins. Punish. That's it. No, he doesn't do super.
He doesn't need. Well, he
needed it. He needed it. Chip damage.
I don't know. I'm kind of wincing. I don't think he needed it. Jam. I think he was fine. He knew what he was doing. He was adding a little bit of salt to the wound, you know.
What are you supposed to do? This is an undefeatable opponent, Jeremy.
You thought the massacre that happened over in Japan with the DBFZ and KOF exhibition was rough. Wait till we see the end of this, because Zom is already running amok against Team Capcom. Listen, I'm still a part of Team Capcom. I still got hope. We're warming up.
You have hope? That's brave of you, I guess.
Listen,
I mean, that's 7-0, Jeremy.
This is the time for Capcom to start playing on Wi-Fi. I know it's against a lot of their morals, but we gotta start playing on Wi-Fi.
Kick the router. Okay, here's what you have to do. Round start, when he boots you, because he will, you have to say, "Mom, do what Grand's doing." You have to have your mom boot the router, right? In the exact same way that Grand boots you. And then hopefully the lag can somehow save your life.
Grand boot Wi-Fi versus, huh? That's what they're going to turn it into?
Yes, exactly.
I like it.
A SonicSol coming up. Had to come in the lobby and say, "What's good? It's me, SonicSol."
I think he's still playing on the international version, too.
Oh, yeah? That might... Well, because some people imported, but this is PC, right? So I don't think people imported for PC. I got
that makes sense. Yeah, we are on PC, so you're absolutely right. You are absolutely right.
I think SonicSol is going to be the first W.
Put money on it. You won't. I bet you a T-shirt from the collab.
How much is a T-shirt?
We'll find out in a minute. SonicSol rocking the Terra still, and I appreciate that. Character loyalist. Also one of those characters that got a lot of flack, like, you know, this character's pretty good, top tier. In the very beginning, kind of went down a little bit as characters got discovered, but
I think also very good in this version. Like I think this version is very solid. You know, a lot of Matera players were like, man, what did they do to Matera in this patch? And then once people like played it, they're like, wait, hold up. Yeah, you see like ZomBmu knows in this matchup has to commit, right? All offense really needs to get in on this character. It's going to be really bad. Oh, didn't combo the EX fireball? It was a little too far.
Out of there. The mobility. Ooh, okay. Warning shots.
Yeah, that was the wrong angle on that. Needed to do the 3 and instead of the 1, or reverse. I don't remember which. But you can angle it down forward, or you can angle it up.
Low. He jumped low. I couldn't talk. See Capcom on the fourth roll round. Okay. The other round, boy.
Too much scaling. It was auto combo. It was 2L and auto combo. Oh. There it is. 5-8.
Matera online? Good luck,
I'm telling you, Matera online is very good. You got to get in against this character. It's not easy. Yeah, I like the back hop too off of the anti-air. Wow, the pickup with the boot.
Jeez. I'm so sorry, Zom. Listen, if you're listening to commentary at the same time, I apologize.
Okay, well this round is basically over. Like this is that's a big punish.
Oh, you thought.
Yeah, safe jump. Good anti-air.
No EX uppercut this time around. I like it. Oh, he waited forever. You know, kick him again in the shins. That's the best way to have somebody spill out some info that you really need. Just kick him in the shin.
Yep, that's exactly what you're supposed to do. 2L, boot them in the shin, see what they're made of.
Oh, they'll start talking for sure.
Oh yeah.
That's a real painful, susceptible spot.
No one wants to get kicked in the shin. Wow, that was a great block. Didn't take the throw bait or anything. Stagger pressure. Oh. This is huge. No. This is super huge. I'll try to combo after. I think the height was maybe right for a light. Oh my! It all turned around, Jeremy. It all turned around so fast.
He's oh, come on.
8-0.
I feel like I'm at the Santa Anita horse races. Like, come on, Capcom! Come on, Capcom!
In a lane around the corner, here comes Capcom, and oh no, at the very end.
ArcSys by 2 horse lengths.
By 2 horse lengths, just like that, folks.
Throwing my tickets in the air. Come on, Capcom!
Man, oh man, that was. I had hope for a second.
Life comes at you fast, Steve. You know, I thought SonicSol had it. I really did.
You know, Jeremy, that was pretty rough. That was looking like potentially it was the one, right? I mean, Matera, like really strong character where when you have to approach against her, you're thinking like, all right, you know, people are blaming the internet, right? We'll see if maybe that comes into play. Nothing.
I thought she was the chosen one. She had the high ground.
She did.
She had so much mobility to get her out of the pressure.
But then he just boots in from like half screen.
Yeah.
It's just over, man.
I don't like it. I'm not a fan.
Capcom's in trouble. Where's Amizi when you need him? Where's Capcom's only fan left? We need Amizi here right now. There's no one left cheering for them. Punk's coming up again?
Okay, I like that.
Punky Bunky is in the lobby.
Now, Punk definitely went into the chat and said, we're just warming up. So I like those words. I like the fire in those words, right? He'll be delivering on his words. Majority of the time he does, right? So I think an angered Punk will be pretty powerful here.
Yeah, we'll see. Punk said warming up, getting ready. Try that on my Catalina. Switching the characters up. So maybe this will make the difference here.
He was playing Catalina the entire time, right?
He played Zeta the first time.
Oh, that's right. He played Zeta, but like in general, he's played Catalina for like majority of the tournaments he's entered, like Wednesday night fights. The first time I saw Zeta was today.
Yeah, I saw him playing Zeta when he was playing, especially a lot in the beginning of the game. Wow, raw you anti-aired there. Jump out of the corner. Something you have to keep in mind in this game is that jumping forward without a button is really good. Oh my god, that was so good! Okay, so the raw DP was a little wily, but the confirm after was really good.
That wasn't even like counter hit. He just caught Punk low straight up. You saw the exclamation mark there.
Yeah.
There was no counter hit.
You know, the thing is that like Zom makes all of these like 2L hits matter so much. You know what I mean? Like you get hit by a straight 2L or like a straight anything, and every single time Zom's gonna confirm into whatever. And it's like, well, I'll try to get close light.
I was gonna say, I wonder how Catalina could probably use her parry and effector in terms of like trying to stop these block swings, or maybe using like a fireball.
Man, his defense is great too. Like he really has not been baited by those overheads or the throws or anything. Ooh. Like he's playing super clean.
That's there in the corner.
This hurts. A nice 60% on that. Next hit wins for Zom here. The low. That's it.
Next hit wins. Zom taking another one. Another one bites the dust.
9 straight. He's almost chewed through half the team.
I gotta say it as it is, man. This is a bus ass. This is definitely a bus ass.
This is bad. I mean, if you're Team Capcom, you need this. You got to stop this now. Like you're running out of hope. At some point, like who's gonna win 9 on your team to make this even, right?
He jumped one time, and that's all it took. He jumped one time.
Do you see? Okay, so look at the chat log in the middle of the screen. Marn joined before Punky Bunky even left. Marn was in the room before the match was even over because he already didn't have faith in his team. He's like, I got to get in there. Punk's going to lose.
Oh, boy.
I mean...
So Marn on his last leg as well, by the way. I believe in Marn. I'm going to keep saying this.
Look, when you say...
coming up with Capcom, I believe in Marn. Now, my pick? Okay, I like that.
You're not allowed to say Marn is on his last leg. He's like the only person whose leg you can't bring up.
Listen, I didn't what?
Believe in victory.
Come on, Jeremy. You gotta know better. Switching up, playing Narmaya.
I like it.
Yeah, probably a better matchup choice than playing Sora. Respected the uppercut.
He just went in.
Oh no!
No!
That's bad.
I'm going down with this ship. You're damn right. I'm definitely going down with this ship. I believe in Marn. I believe in the powers of Marn. I've played him in numerous games. He's got comeback potential, and he knows how to download his opponent.
Nah, man. Oh,
okay, I take it all back. I take it all back.
Why?
I like the idea.
I don't. That was he committed all in just like that. This is what you get for killing Guilty Gear. The anime players never forget. Guilty Gear sends its regards.
Let me see this third strike mentality, Marn. Let me see this Jun, Kara, keep the Jins. Let me see it. Let me see these Kara palms. It's not gonna come. It's not even gonna come.
I mean, this is pretty good.
Fusion.
What?
That was sick. That was sick. All frame kills. Intentions.
Oh, did you see? That was so far away.
I refused to see it. I refused. Come on, Marn.
That was super meaty. All you need is one bad defensive sequence and Marn's out of there.
No!
Jeremy, you know he's not going to block. He's just not. Guilty Gear sends its regards, buddy boy. Both lives gone.
I'm still a fan.
All right, so Punk, no lives. Marn, no lives. What does Capcom have left? Who they sending in? It's officially 10-0.
Ugh. Who do we have left? We have JWong, ChrisG, MarlinPie hasn't played yet. Apologyman has 1 life. Coach Steve hasn't played yet. Supernoon, Teiga, and SonicSol.
Yeah, there's a lot of great players left on Team Capcom. It's just like, I think probably their best players have lost so far, maybe. I guess maybe Marlin hasn't played yet, which is an important one, and Steve as well.
Mm-hmm. I need to see some MarlinPie action. I need to see him, like, he's one of those, he's like Aomine in Kuroko no Basket. He only shows up at halftime.
Oh, I see. It's one of those?
Yep, that's exactly.
Ooh,
oh,
Coach Steve.
We got Coach Steve, okay. I appreciate that. Coming in at halftime, all the all the original starters.
He said, "Put me in, coach. I got this." They had us in the first half. I'm not gonna lie.
Or Snake Eyes.
Where's Snake Eyes?
Put Snake Eyes in.
I feel like Street Fighter players are so much better than every other fight. I feel like the levels up here. Sorry, it's 10-0 already. Capcom in trouble. We'll see.
I don't know. I like the character choice already. Charlotta? Oh, get it out of here!
Oh,
man,
no.
He saw the Charlotta ball, went up to bat, and swung for the home.
Oh, no, Jeremy.
The home run.
You hate to see it.
He's still in second.
No, not like this.
I can't believe it. He fooled the pitcher and he stole second base? Actually,
Just like that? Oh, man. Who's on first, Jeremy?
I don't even know anymore, man.
Oh, the anti-air was clean.
Top fly. All right.
Oh, man, he's saved to the DP. Help. Oh, he missed. Okay, this is punish.
Yeah, let's go, Coach Steve. Whoop.
Every day we fight. Coach Steve's in there.
Yeah, and he benched his own players, put on a jersey. He's like, time to play.
He let himself in. He's like, I'm putting myself in. You guys can't get the W. All right. Rolling flash. Defense. Oh, he's good. He's too good. How is his defense so solid? The Tempest played whip from the jump.
My God. He just
11.
went to dive as soon as it dropped.
11. You know, every grand player in the world would tell you that they're going to jump and do jumping you right there. I know because the grand player in my heart knew I would have done it too.
If no matter what happened with the drop, you were just going to go into jump you.
Yeah, every grand player in the world would have jumped you right there. 100%.
I'm inclined to believe that, honestly. From the amount
because
of
it's the best. Like, you know, you just look at your options, you're like, all right.
Jeez.
That's 11.
We still keep it down over there. We still got a chance. You know, we got some more lives left on the side of Capcom. Is there a way to donate to add a life? Is that a thing? Is there like an incentive where we hit a certain donation amount, we add a life to a group?
That's a good question. I know a lot of the Capcom players are streaming this too, and a lot of the players in general that are in the exhibition are streaming this. In case you guys didn't know, you can check out Punk stream. I see Justin streaming. I see Chris is streaming. I see Marlon streaming. Toph is watching it. A bunch of people I see streaming it. So if you want to see their perspectives and ask them what's going on, you know, you can take a peek.
Mm-hmm. It's hard, man. It's difficult. It's fine for you for sure, but it's really, really difficult.
I feel as great as the lovely people who are in the Panda Global Discord. If you want to get the thoughts from all the players on both sides, there's a couple of PG players on both sides. Go ahead and head over to discord.gg/Panda Global. The players are pretty active in there if you want to go chat any of the fighting games you know and love. If you want to @MarlinPie and be like, hey, Marlin, when are you going to come save the day? Redeem Team Capcom. What's good? Head over to that lovely Panda Global Discord and say what up to everybody.
Oh, that's funny. Marlinpie just muted the Discord. He just got a bunch of pings right now.
Yeah. Somebody in the chat said, wow, yeah, promote the Capcom players while they're losing SMH. None of the anime streamers are playing. None of them are streaming. I just listed the streams that are live. I don't have an agenda here. I'm just reading. You can go to the Granblue Fantasy versus category and look yourself if you want to read. It's very easy.
Listen, we've already established that even though you're commentating, they're not going to really listen to you.
People are already attacked. They're ready to fight me, right? They're ready to throw a hand. I just read who was streaming. Go to the category and look yourself. It's not that hard.
You've been repping Team ArcSys since the beginning, and as soon as you mention Capcom, like you just say the word Capcom, they're like, SMH, Jam.
They say, what's your agenda? You know what I mean? Look, if I was on Team Capcom, that's what I'd be asking, but I'm not. I'm just saying they're streaming. You can go look.
All right, we need to call in Wolfcrone. He needs to be part of Team Capcom right now. He's been playing in online circumstances since the day he was born. He'll be just fine. I think he's the savior we need. Somebody call up Wolfcrone right now. We need him on Team Capcom. I will donate to add a life to Capcom and sub him in now.
You know what's messed up, Jeremy? I was being genuine. I was trying to, promote local fighting game streamers, and this is the support I get from the chat room. You're trying to add lives over there? I mean, at this point, we might as well. We need someone to drop in like Sting from the rafters. You know what I mean? Who's gonna save the day?
just cut the lights out, just fade to black real quick, turn it on, you see someone at the cabinet. Oh my god! The Dominion entrance. Yo, bring Dominion in. Let's go.
That would be sick.
That'd be sick, dude. The CEO entrance. Ooh.
We need like the boss to head in. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just come in out of nowhere. Like, that would be sick. Like the chat, I just saw someone in the chat say, "That's Leffen's music." He just shows up. It's Young Lean. It's just like on out of nowhere. SADBOYS. It's just like Leffen coming in out of nowhere with his basketball jersey and his headband. That would be so sick. Call Leffen. Somebody call Leffen.
Tag the Leffen bot ASAP.
Somebody at Leffen, Deep Leffen bot on Twitter right now. We need help. Oh, this is bad.
This is great.
This is bad. We need help.
Marlin's coming in. It's fine, Sajam. It's gonna be as biased as you are about Capcom. Listen, we have hope. Okay, I understand. I understand your alliances. MarlinPie is coming.
Captain America is in Marvel. He goes, "We need backup." That's right now. That's where we're at.
We just have breaking news that Zom is going to be forfeiting for the rest of the exhibition.
It says, this is the news we received. ZomBmu has apologized in the ArcSys channel. Now, what he's apologized for, I'm not sure. Maybe it's because, if you guys don't know, on Twitch, the longer you stream, the more revenue you create. And so by dominating the field, he's generating less money for Panda Global, right? For them to run ads and for people to check out the stream and stuff. So he is essentially bankrupting Panda Global for speedrunning this exhibition. I think that's what's going on right now.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
So when Panda Global can no longer support your favorite fighting game players, it's ZomBmu's fault.
Mm-hmm. You see, you brought this on yourselves, chat. All you guys that are pro Zom, it's you're destroying.
Jeremy, I heard the main man's coming in hot. You know, they needed a ringer. They're like, you know what? He played Akuma in Tekken. It's time. The main man's about to join. The main man in 10. I've heard it from the chat. It's time.
I'm just waiting for something crazy to happen. Like, you're gonna hear glass breaking, just dun 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 dun.
Oh man, that would be sick.
Oh, Cold is stepping on the cabinets. Oh Jesus.
I'm down, dude.
At this point, I'll take anybody.
They need a ringer.
We need it. We really need it. Where's Tasty Steve? Put him on Team Capcom.
He would rep Team Anime. Come on.
Yeah, he would.
Could you just imagine? I think Steve. People underestimate how strong of a trash talker Steve is too. He is very good. There he is from the top ropes. MarlinPie. His music is playing.
I don't know, man. I'm inclined to believe everything the internet says. I believe the name is not MarlinPie, so it might just be a fill-in.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
You can't lie on the internet.
That's a fact. Well, MarlinPie is here. Not MarlinPie is sitting on the cabinet and is ready to play.
I think it's time.
You think so?
Needs to step in too. He wants.
They're getting dangerously close to perfect legend territory. They got to stop the bleeding ASAP.
Wouldn't Obama?
It's 11-0, Jeremy.
Wouldn't Obama rep the ArcSys team though?
At this point, you need him. You need him on the other team.
I know Obama's about that life for sure. I've seen him play 3S though. So if he does want to be on the Capcom side, we'll take it. We'll take it, bro.
Here we go. MarlinPie stepping in, betraying. This is the Doom combos right here. This is the Doom THC combos that he has betrayed the anime community for. He's no longer. If you didn't nerf Zato so bad, he would have just been playing on the other team. Oh, this is looking great. Combo GG.
Let's go.
Dude, Marlin's too good. Oh, the whiff cancel too. That was clean. The perfect save him. This is what you get, right? He betrayed the anime side and he joined this side because the balance needed it. He said the force was required. I had to switch.
You know the actual lore behind this. Obviously, you can play for both sides. But you know what? I think the Capcom side needs help. So I'm going to go ahead and join the alliance.
The backdash. There's a punish. He got far H on accident. That's unfortunate. MarlinPie, look at the damage. The jab check. Sweep. Punish the sweep with his own sweep. Dodge.
Oh! The spot dodge past the sweep. Spot dodging.
Spot dodging.
Big booting.
Big booting. Bunch of sweeps, dude. Oh, jumps out of the corner. This is real tense. One hit here. It's so important. Plus boot.
Bruh, the boot is so far and still so close.
Great throw, break. MarlinPie defense. The sweep is
punish. Nasty.
This is big. DP is scary here. Doesn't go for it. Blocks it out. Waiting on the frames. He stuffed the boot. GG. Oh, the roll. Not like this. I feel it slipping away, Jeremy.
No, not like this. Not like this.
Not like this. Don't get hit by a raw boot. Whatever you... That was it. You saw him reach for the skies. That was a little spooky.
Oh, we gave him the Woody. No butt right here. Reach for the sky. There's a
snake in my boot. Oh, the air. This is bad.
No GG yet.
Yep. It might be GG. It might be the EX uppercut. Marlin's defense has got a hold here. He cannot get opened up.
Oh, get off. EX up though.
This is so hard to win if you're ZomBmu. This is so hard. The install. He got a MarlinPie. Insta RQ. He's out.
I'm telling you, Capcom has a chance.
Capcom presents
MarlinPie.
Perfect. That is so good. That is so good. This is it. Capcom presents Marlin stuck on the cab. What do they have?
Let's go.
That was a frame one disconnect.
That was mad quick too. The terror is over. Dude, you know what's scary? That was only the first. That was only the first life.
That's true. Yeah, that's one. Who are they gonna send in? That's the question. So the thing is, you have to remember there is sort of the idea that ArcSys might have been like, none of them have gotten warmed up. You know what I mean? None of them have played. So there could be the idea that a lot of them are cool because they haven't been sitting here playing over and over. I wonder if they have somebody they feel confident to send up.
They should just let Dom stay in. Honestly, with the momentum he's gained over stomping over the Capcom players. And to be honest, it wasn't that bad against Marlin. Sure, it was a perfect in the first round, but he still kept it close.
Yeah, if I was them, I feel like I would send in Tempest. Just because I feel like if there's somebody I feel that is so consistent, like, and just like a really, like a menace, I feel like Tempest is the person that I would send in just to crush and grind out whatever's left, you know?
Let me get a hard matchup. Send Fame in with Vasaraga. Let me see that. Let me see Fame. Let me see Fame play off against Marlin's Fairy. Let me see.
You don't want Marlin to warm up though, right? Like you gotta send. Wow, they are sending in Fame.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. See, they know. They're like, nah, we're gonna challenge ourselves because we have such a lead that we're gonna put in one of the hardest matchups in the game with Vasaraga versus Fairy.
Well,
and to be honest, it's not even that hard. It's not even that difficult. I feel like a character with a fireball possesses more of like a hard time against Vasaraga than Fairy.
Also, in this version, you can get the Soul Forge much faster, right? Like Soul Forge is buffed in this version, and also Fame is really, really strong, especially because now that her DP is worse. Like if Fame gets in, it's bad. It's like super, super bad.
It's true. Very true. You're right.
So we'll see.
Great. Well, I'm glad we get to see more games. You know, Capcom, give them a little bit longer to really, really warm up. You know, we're just getting started. We're all right.
Look, they don't want Panda Global to be bankrupt. They're trying to make sure that PG can keep the lights on, right, when this is all over. So they're trying to make sure we got some matches here. The YouTube algorithm favors longer videos too.
You know how about?
All right, fireball to start. There's the raw tackle. When spaced out, the tackle is very useful in this matchup. Very often doesn't have great like range. She doesn't have like the best buttons to challenge after. Maybe only her jab.
And even then, that's pretty slow.
Oh! That was an interesting challenge too. The walk. Marlin just blocks it though. Doesn't take any risks. Doesn't try to throw or roll anything.
Oh, and he still reached. GG!
Tried the instant overhead whiffs, and Fame stood up anyway. Oh,
what do you mean?
Wow, that's a great answer. The stance into the low. Yeah, to try to like catch Fairy when she's trying to throw GG or whatever. The walk, Soul Forge available. Good dodge from Marlin.
Oh, big jump in on the other side. That was a counter hit.
Safe jump.
Super jump. Safe jump.
Yeah, you have to be careful about raw sweep here from Vast 2. It doesn't combo like really far, but it is still a big threat. The vocal tracks, everybody's favorite.
You ever look at the lyrics of this song? It's great.
No, but I love it. Oh, the tackle from his face.
Game is just chilling. Okay, he thought he got the confirm on that.
Reversal super. Round one. Fame just. He's like, it was slow and steady, right? It was like a meticulous grind in this matchup.
I mean, he's about it. He's played a ton of things, right? He's had to. I mean, like, he played. Oh, I forgot what. Was it TSB?
Oh my. This is bad. Ooh. This character in early.
Jeez, for the damage.
Soul Forge. Oh, he just walks through. He doesn't care. Not like this. Not like this. Oh boy.
Listen, I'm a Capcom fanboy, but listen, I'm a Vasaraga king. That is beautiful to watch. That was sick.
You know.
He extends to get all the armor. It was beautiful.
Oh, they rematched? He's running it back.
Let's go.
Is this actually real? Marlin's down for 2?
I don't think so.
It's an accident. Okay. I thought Marlin was like so mad. He was like, run it back. I'll play again. You know.
This does not count. I'm calling it right now. This does not count on the side of Capcom. Okay.
Well, you know, Jeremy, in this meantime, I did spill half a cup of coffee. So I'm going to grab some coffee while they reset this and get our next match.
You're fine. You do your thing. What? Did you spill more coffee? Alright, well, the match ended. There was a way to just have him quit. I was kind of wondering why they were going to play it out. But hey, MarlinPie still has 1 life left. That did not count. Okay, that was not a disconnect. Capcom is still in it. I got to see the score because I haven't been updating myself. 19-8. Dear sweet baby Jesus. That is quite the score. And with Fame on the cabs, that's going to be kind of tough. I still believe, you know, we got MarlinPie, we got Coach Steve, Apologyman, Justin, ChrisG, SonicSol, Supernoon, and Teiga. The only ones that are out so far from Team Capcom is Marn and Punk.
Yeah.
But they're backing up their boys. We'll be okay. Cloud805 subbing in for Team Capcom. I see you. Okay. So we're going to get that going. Cloud805 is now adding himself to the Capcom roster, adding 1 extra life. This is great. Great news, everyone.
An additional life, just like that?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I don't know if that's fair. Look, these teams are clearly perfectly balanced, and, you know, it'll be fine. I'm sure they're okay. Well, Sonic's coming in. Did you say SonicSol is coming up next?
I did not. I didn't even see it.
Yeah, we just found out. That's the next, a new challenger.
So it's Matera versus Vasaraga, huh? Okay, okay. It's kind of the same story, like very, very similar stories when it comes to what Vasaraga needs to do to close the gap. Matera just has a ton of tools to keep him away and play that spacing game very, very well. I think more competently than Fairy, probably.
You know, when you said Cloud was going to come in, I just imagine him grabbing the Infinity Gauntlet and like using the Time Stone to start the exhibition over and just like getting rid of Zom in the beginning. He's like, we can't let this happen.
It was like over 14 million possibilities, but they only need 1.
They only need 1.
Believe in victory.
The one to stop them. Yeah, I like the matchup pick. Matera into this is a good try. Like it's worth picking based on matchup, especially. I mean, you have the ability to switch because your team just lost, so it's the right call.
Oh, that was a counter pick. I think Fame tried to press the button and contest. Despite being like a very, very far-reaching tackle, I feel like at that angle, or at least at that distance, he wasn't in a position to press any sort of button. So he was still negative, just not punished.
Yeah, man, look at him go. This is what you expect in this match. Just 5H low arrow, 5H mid arrow, like tons of zoning, and then yeah, even you have the ability to approach, which is really good too. Super for the confirm and the knockdown. Not easy. Throw
out the butterfly pieces. He's slowly gonna build that meter back, or until Fame dies. He's chilling. He's chilling on this life. He went in.
Oh, that's
going
big.
in.
This is big. No defensive options. No super meter. EX fireball. Sweet tackle.
Oh my god. Okay, all right. We in there.
Good defense for sure.
What a block. Let's go block.
Anti-air. That's
anti-air arrows.
Analyzer. That's one of the most important anti-airs in general for this character, but yeah, in this matchup, the EX rain shower is so good. It's really, really like key to cutting off those air approaching.
We need more of that, so we need a lot more of that. We need it for at least like 19 more.
Exactly, yeah. You gotta do that 19 more times.
Give him the bandana, infinite ammo. Come on now. In fact, give him stealth too, so you can't see him on the screen. It's fine.
What was that noise? Huh?
Who's flipping?
Man, the rain shower's too active. Help. Help. This is not good.
This is great. You're a Capcom player. Let's go.
He cannot get in. Out of there. Oh, it's a punish.
Big damage. Or actually, super jumps are like, but still big damage regardless.
Yeah, but Fame, he needs to win now. Like, if he gets pushed out again, it's such a tough way back in, right? It's so important that when you get the hit, it needs to lead to the end of the round, or at least put you in such an advantageous position.
I like SonicSol dancing in and out, like getting like the unique in to close the gap, apply pressure, and then safely bob his way out, like bobbing and moving.
Man, he's gonna get chipped soon too. You can't really jump because the EX rain shower is a big threat as well. This is bad. Yeah, SonicSol in an excellent position here. This is so hard to win from if you're Fame. One mistake costs you. He's gonna try. No, yeah.
Big finish for SonicSol. Woo!
Too late. Dang, anime players are frame perfect with they're out of there instantly.
All right, it's looking like a somewhat real match. Okay, even though it's only 2 lives.
There's only a 10 match differential, right? It's 18-8.
Man, I saw the notepad that we're watching off of. They added a life to ArcSys. They put 19. Come on.
Yeah. It's updated on the overlay. It looks like.
It is.
And we're gonna try and remake the lobby. So we see some of the lag on the spectator side. So we're gonna try to remakes just in case there's some kind of issue. Oh, Shinku's coming up. Marlon.
Okay, I like that. People in the chat were like, "We want Zom. Put him back."
Yeah. Oh, somebody added me in the chat and said the spectator mode is late and the players leave after the match is over. I see. And I see that the lovely Panda Versus clothing line is up there in case you guys are curious and you want to take a peek. You can go over and pick these up from June 9th to July 9th. So you got a whole month to pick these up in case you guys want to try any of them. These cool Vaporwave shirts that we have over there for everybody, which is really cool. And I think the designs are great, and also it supports a great cause, right? Working with local artists and stuff, which I think is always a really nice idea. So thanks everybody for checking these out, supporting the stream, saying what up to everybody, typing in the chat, hanging out. Very, very nice for everybody.
I definitely want to get that middle one though. I'm telling you, that middle one is pretty nice. It's pretty nice for Vaporwave.
Clean shirt. They're all clean.
Wrong with the long sleeve black t-shirt though, with like the pink and blue on it. I like that with the logo right there in the not the center, excuse me, but the right side. Pretty clean.
Oh, apparently we got mixed up, Jeremy. Shinku joined the lobby, but it's Jan on Shinku's computer.
What do you mean? What is this?
That's what we learned.
I need some. I don't know, man. That's cheating. What if they're like switching over? What if it was like actually Shinku? How do we know who might have to take if they fall?
To be fair, Jan is very, very good.
It's fair. So is Shinku. Shinku's pretty good.
They said call the ref.
I'm gonna need somebody to go over to their house and identify themselves real quick and make sure.
You got to social distance. You got to look through the window and watch to make sure.
I'm gonna need to see some photo evidence.
Mm-hmm.
Please and thank you.
You got to present. Let me see the Ethernet cables, all right? Ethernet cables and photo evidence that you guys are playing on the correct machines.
Sunset said, you got the score switched. You're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. Capcom's actually in the lead, is what it is. I'm totally kidding.
You know, in an alternate timeline, right? If they didn't send Zom first, maybe.
Believe in victory.
So we got Jano.
Jan,
yeah.
6 hours to go to Shinku while Zom was running a train. I get it. That makes sense.
You know, the thing about Jan too is that Jan could have played on either team, I think, right? Realistically, but chose to identify as an anime player. That's a real bad start. Oh, missed the tick. That jab wasn't a meaty, so was able to just jump out.
Damn! Look at the jugglers. Then look at the defense from Jan. Man, we've seen Jan play numerous Capcom games, but his defense, ArcSys is pretty top notch. Oh no, man! Oh what? Oh, he wanted the corner instead. Okay.
Didn't choose the combo off of it, but instead gets the corner, which is real bad. Yeah, this is gonna be the kill. Close am, super.
No matter what, off the air like that, or not air, excuse me, anti-air like that, if it was counter hit, I think he still would have got a corner to go to the combo, dealing all that damage anyway. Am I incorrect on that?
Yeah, you still get the hit. Like if the layer hits high,
you still get a ton of damage off of that and the corner thing. Hey, Jan got the W. Butterfly kisses, okay.
Butterfly in the sky, man.
Oh, but Diva, he can go twice. She can go twice.
Take a look. Tried to dodge there. Couldn't get it on the butterfly. Too active. Man, this has been... It's one of those matchups where, like, SonicSol in neutral looks so dominant, and then all of a sudden it just turns around. Yeah, great check. Great check.
Ooh. Damn, I hate the chat. Capcom players never seen a tick throw in their life. I don't know. What do you mean?
What does that even mean? These people, first of all, you just making stuff up.
What does that mean?
Add a bunch of turncoats, man. You know how it is. That's probably a Street Fighter player right there.
What was your
bunch
first
of turncoats.
What was your first game? Alright, SonicSol putting some numbers on the board here. Just have to warm up a little bit. I've been saying this from the get-go.
Battle 3, engage.
Alright, let's see it. Team Capcom, they're stepping up, I gotta say.
Oh, that was
good.
so tricky.
That was good.
That could have been anything. It could have been a low, could have been like a overhead hit, throw.
Is this it? I think so, right? Super? Yeah.
Oh, give me that. No, wait. Hold it. Okay. He's not even going to give him the satisfaction. Not even going to give him the satisfaction. Okay, I see you.
Someone, that's the 3 out of 5 combo. Somebody call Leffen. He's in the courts right now. He's shooting his free throws. Somebody pull up on Leffen right now. Check that jump shot. That's the 3 out of 5 right there.
I believe we just got breaking news that Leffen is logged into SonicSol's PC and is now playing for the rest of the tournament for Team Capcom, from what I've heard.
Check Jan's ankles right now. See if he got hit with the Swedish special. See if those ankles are alive.
Gonna be the ankle insurance, man. Have you ever seen that commercial for the ankle insurance when they actually like twist his ankle and just goes around in a circle? It was so weird.
Yeah.
It was so funny. He's gonna need all of that. Is Jan coming back up?
Majin Obama has made the claim that this tournament needs to be first to 7, tournament standard, wobbling band.
See, he knows. He understands the struggle. If you've ever been wobbled in your life, you know.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Fox Marth is 8-2 Marth.
What?
Unwinnable matchup.
I believe it. That's definitely a Leffen.
8 shine, 0 frames. Like, come on, y'all really need to change it up.
Just have shine available at all times without even pressing a button. Just think about shine and it should pop up. Is that what that is?
I think so.
No, that's not. That's just reoccurring nightmares when I try to learn Smash.
SQI 47?
Bless you.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Who be this?
Yeah, so who do we have to it's SQ. It's just straight up SQ.
All right. I'm not as familiar with SQ. She's going to be playing Fairy?
Great. I mean, you know, I don't think that I feel like in this matchup, I think Fairy, there's like certain ranges where Fairy can win, but up close is just a slaughter. I think Matera plays up close way better than Fairy does.
Well, it's like they both kind of want to control the screen, but in different ways. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of the angles they can cut off are different. Oh, that was a great punish and a good try. Instant overhead. Yeah. That's the classic. I'm impressed. So far, it's looking clean. That was great. Even with the nerf DP speed, it still hit on time. And yeah, you see every time Fairy jumps back, she has the threat of like actually committing to the swing or not, and that is such a dangerous game to play. That was really good.
GG! Oh no!
That was the okie doke. That was like the you think you thought, and you think you thought, and you're like, uh-oh, what just happened in the what? Reverse beats over and over and over, the anime special.
Yeah, you thought it was over. She still had meter to continue. It's never over. Even if she takes to the skies, you better stay blocking on.
I'm telling you, Jeremy, you and I both know that the minute a player pops off, they use too much mental energy. You know what I mean? SonicSol popped off, and now SQ's looking to seal the deal.
How do you know this? How do you know he has popped off? Were you watching
in the chat? In the chat, SonicSol was getting hyped.
Oh no!
That was a sick block.
Let's go block button. Oh.
You can't hit anime players with setups like that. You know what I mean? Like, the only way you can hit anime players is frame trap.
So, SQ has gone for the overhead at least 3 times. Okay.
If it works, you got to keep going for it.
Still gets the wall bounce from that far. Let's go. All right. Well, I'm a fan of the fairy.
This is it. Yeah, chip now and overhead or low.
The fairy play has been ridiculous. Okay.
Yeah, SQ just needs a tap. All you need is a standing line. EX whip! That'll do it.
I'm a fan. I see you, SQ. I'm part of Team Capcom, but I'm a fan. That was nice. I respect that.
Team Anime. The ringer, SQ.
That was lit.
I told Jeremy, the minute you pop off, your mental energy has been expended.
You're not wrong.
Look at SonicSol in the message right there.
Good luck, Capcom.
It says good luck, Capcom. Go get him.
Man, he had to type it out too. Slight lag on the EX low shot.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be like that sometimes, man.
He said lag but GG's. Lag but GG's.
Hey, we still got plenty more Capcom players left, right? We're all right. We're okay.
17-7.
Please don't let
you guys are all right. You guys got a chance, man. Chill.
I'm bit chilling. I'm happy right now, Steve. You can see me. I'm smiling. My smile is reaching, ear to ear. I'm not forcing it.
That's scary. Yeah, you should probably get that checked out.
Probably. Teiga, Coach Steve, Apologyman, JWong, MarlinPie, ChrisG, and Supernoon is who's left on the side of Team Capcom. But coming up right now, whoops.
I like this pick too. I think sending in Teiga is a good choice, right? Given the matchup, I think it's probably smart. You want to put Fairy on the defensive early, and I think Lance is probably the best character to do this.
Ooh. So in a good position for Teiga. The anti-air after pass fall. Nice.
You can't jump on Teiga. You gotta be trickier than that,
Here comes the professor. The fake out from the wall. I thought it was gonna be on the other side, but that never really works.
Nice try on the lunge. That's a good answer if you see Fairy players are consistently going for GG instead of the hula hoop or the whip.
Oh, I like that pressure. Making Teiga think there's gonna be a throw probably. Oh no!
A classic. You try to get out of there. This is gonna be.
Oh yeah. There's not a scaling. No, you're
still dead. That's one of those things that you try to like OS or you try to like roll or something to beat the EXDP and then mess it up just slightly mistimed or something. If you do. Nice late cancel.
As long as GG's out there, he's not going to be overzealous. Teiga's going to walk up now. Gotta be wary of the whip.
Oh yeah. That was a good try in the air-to-air. Wow. I wonder if she was actually plus there. It was kind of hard to tell. Instant overhead.
I think at that angle she probably is. More likely than not. Teiga finds an opening. The reset off of the one Rekka. Safe jump setup.
Yeah, that was a really smart reset too to get the corner.
Ooh! Got a frame trap off the Rekka.
SQ's defense has been great so far, by the way. I'm really impressed. With the run under.
And Teiga just chasing her down. One in doubt, sweep it up. I understand. Running up.
Ooh, no combo there, but all this little bit of damage adds up. Lance has a one-hit potential, though, still with the EX lunge, which he just spent.
Oh, got the low! Caught SQ walking back. Not gonna be enough. More than enough.
All right.
Teiga putting one up on the board. He's just warming up. Team Capcom getting another dub.
All right. 16-7. Capcom's looking, they're looking spry.
We don't want it. We don't want it if it's gonna be if it's gonna be too easy, right? They want to make sure they challenge themselves and warm up fully and show their true potential, right? It's like all anime protagonists.
Oh, is that how it works? I see.
No.
I think. I'm trying to think who I would send in next. Well, Shinku just showed up.
I say Zom just puts himself back in.
Zom should come in to finish the job. I think they're trying to save. I think ArcSys is trying to save. If I would guess, Tempest and also Kizzie. It looks like BeautifulDude hasn't played either. Ooh.
I'm coming for you, Tay.
Shinku came up to the plate for real this time. Not Fu, or not Jan on Shinku's account, but
He
Shinku
says,
for real.
"See me in Mario Party." Now, if you look at Teiga's banner on Twitter, he is the current reigning Mario Party 2 champ.
Oh,
and Shinku says the same thing, except he excluded the bro, so you know he's serious.
Yeah, bro is like, you put it at the end, like, come on, bro. But like when you say "see me in Mario Party" for real, that's like,
See, the last time they played, Teiga ended the friendship, and he didn't see it that way, but Shinku took it to heart. Anytime you play your boys in Mario Party, prepare to ruin your friendship.
That's what I'm saying. This is Shinku, for everybody wondering. This is Shinku.
This is indeed Shinku.
Zeta. Yeah, Zeta. If it was Jan, it would be
Ladiva. Dang, this is serious business.
The counter. Wake up with a reversal. There's the punish.
She just walked out of that ring. Nani?
Triple
Well, do it again. Make him do a backflip, do it again. Pogo. Out of there.
Yeah, I like the EXDP as well. That's pretty good in that situation. Try to counter. Jumps out.
That's disrespect.
It's tough to deal with, honestly. Like, you don't know if she's gonna commit to the second hit or try to fly away, or lasers coming out.
Lasers.
The Rekka wins. And the wake up button. See me in Mario Party.
Stealing stars. I see you. At the last second, you're just stealing your friend's stars? Okay,
that's the cheating stuff. You know when you're down and you get the random star steal, you're like, sick.
It's like, go for first place. Look at the first place guy. You're like, no.
And these confirms Shinku.
No option to chase down the EX teleport against Lancelot.
Try to chase off the wall. Yeah. Getting cornered is a little spooky.
I like to take a waiting after the counter stance.
Did you see it like Shinku was going to run away and then went back in for more?
It worked. Big old age.
A lot of damage too. Runs in for the pressure after, and we've got the match ended. Boom, 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 boom.
That was the classic. That was the classic Capcom. The wow wow. I heard it.
That's for the Capcom. Wait, it seems like Teiga lost.
Yeah, Teiga actually lost. Dang. He said, "See me in Mario Party 2" and dipped out. He's gonna hold whatever win he has over Shinku, but it doesn't apply here. Dang it.
Yeah,
his name is Shinku. Dang it.
Look, when Capcom loses, it's Bubba, but like when it's ArcSys, that's when it's different.
That's when you give him the Price is Right horn. I see you. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So Teiga actually lost. We were just a little behind. Teiga indeed lost and did not rage quit. Trying to save this man's dignity from what you saw on the stream.
Yeah, that is a good. Somebody in chat brought up a good point. If they don't want it to end early, perhaps telling them to wait before leaving, like 10 seconds or something, would help with catching up. Nobody is quitting, chat room. It's just the anime netcode. This is Arc System Works sabotaging the netcode.
Preach the good word, brother. You let them know.
Ooh, it's Justin Wong coming back up with the last life.
Okay. Let me see. Well, Justin played Catalina first, right?
Yes.
I do like his Gran. I mean, he started off the game with Gran, if I'm not mistaken. All
Justin,
the early beta, beta, he played Gran like crazy. When he started streaming consistently, he started playing Catalina more. But low-key, he still has a very, very solid Gran.
Yeah, I mean, I expect him to play Cat. I haven't seen him playing this game as much lately. It's not surprising. There's a lot of games out there to try, right? So I'm not surprised he's been messing around trying this stuff, especially on the 24-hour stream. He played I don't even know how many fighting games he played. He posted and was like, we played 60 fighting games or whatever today. So Justin's back on now, playing up against Shinku. They're running out of players here on the Capcom team. None of them have an extra life left either. Like every single one of them is on their last thing.
How many W's did Zom have, actually? Does anybody have that actual number?
11?
I'm just curious. Did he had 11?
I think 11. 11 or 12, if I remember. No, I think 11, yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, because 11 is, I remember, when Zom was dethroned, which is quite a lot. I mean, if Zom... it's like one of those things. If somehow Team ArcSys loses, Zom's gonna be so mad. You know, like he's gonna be like, guys.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Like, what happened? Yeah. Clean
All
jump.
Right. He has Justin Wong has a really solid knack as to when the player wants to do or take a certain action. He commits to these jumps knowing full well they're gonna find.
Yeah, Justin is good at that. He's really good at conditioning people. Clean anti-air.
As soon as I say that, he gets anti-air. Right?
Yeah, I mean, kind of forced to move forward a little bit by the laser from Shinku. Solid zoning option.
Stop the laser attempt at that. Go with EX test. Ooh.
Oh, raw lunge clips again. Good dodge too. Shinku, I like the kind of way Shinku's been playing super active. Wow, far light anti-air. And I think if you're Shinku, you have to watch Justin jumping. It's a very likely thing, although the laser's gone now. Looking for that standing heavy. You can confirm 2 hits, get the combo after.
And despite the life lead, Justin Wong is rolling with the back. Man, as soon as I say life lead,
did you see Justin with the throw? I wonder if he thought he was gonna get knocked down and he was just trying to tech on the ground or something. I don't even know what happened.
I can't tell either, to be honest with you.
He just teched from full screen.
I wonder what that was. I really do.
You guys, Capcom players are supposed to take the throw. I don't even... Oh, delayed laser.
That's unfortunate.
The trades here in the mid-range. And now, if you're Shinku, you're just waiting for Justin to jump, try to jump the laser, right? That's all you're really looking for. Fake the laser, yeah, watch the lunge, watch the jump. Those are the 2 options that are scariest.
And despite knowing that Justin Wong is able to get some of these reads on the laser and jump in, Shinku has not been deterred from continuously throwing the lasers and changing the timing. But once Shinku's in, it's over.
Pop, super finish. And Justin Wong gets his well-deserved rest.
Yeah, I don't blame him, man. He's literally been up for 24 plus hours straight streaming for y'all, so he deserves it. He's chilling now.
Yeah, he deserves a rest.
Thank you for your services, Justin Wong. We appreciate you.
5 left.
I don't think he's gonna go to sleep. I think he's gonna continue breaking world records with these speedruns.
I saw people saying that because he didn't do it on arcade hardware, it doesn't count. There was a Facebook post about it that was he didn't do it on arcade hardware, it doesn't count. I was like, I don't know about it.
It definitely counts. I think it definitely counts. There's also different so you could either choose to do it on arcade hardware or console. There's different categories for those speedruns.
Yeah.
So whatever, that counts. But also somebody immediately dethroned him afterwards.
Dang, they're fighting for it.
Yep.
5 lives left here. Apologyman coming back up. Option selecting as Wall Jump Man or Beneath. You know, he's playing both teams.
He's already got the flag in his bedroom for both. Watch him stream. I bet you he's got an ArcSys flag, and if he pulls it over, it's a Capcom flag. If he pulls it over, it's a Smash flag.
He's got like the signed Street Fighter poster from Ono, and then on the other side he's got the wall scrolls. Like he's got both.
Mm-hmm.
He's just gonna rotate his bed towards whichever one wins tonight.
He's not gonna like switch sides on how he sleeps. He's gonna move his entire bed to face. Okay.
Either the wall scrolls or the signed Street Fighter poster. It's one or the other.
Got it. Duly noted. All right. So Capcom, you know, we're still hanging in there. We're still hopeful. You know, we got 5 left. We'll be all right. Come on, Chad. I know you're with me on this one. Woo!
You know, Jeremy, you fought the good fight.
I'm consistent, okay? No turn coding here. None of that.
Look, when your hope is down to Beneath, you know hope is lost. You know what I mean? Like he's a lot of things, but reliable. We'll see.
We may have our differences, but we're still part of the same team, okay? He warms up his milk. I eat it like a normal human being. I eat cereal like a normal human being, I should say.
He disrespects the Lord and Savior Honey Bunches of Oats. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Could you imagine warming?
He disrespects cereal as a whole.
Yeah.
By warming up his milk.
Anti-air. Oh, no. Didn't get the combo, but still has the corner position.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a good block up on the thrust, too. It's safe since he has seals, but, you know, he's not going to be plus after, especially that close. Throw in the corner.
And the stage jump into pogo. Oh, no pogo here. The confirm. Ugh, nasty. There's a good amount of time to confirm for that.
Yeah. 2-hit sweeps is really easy. Yeah, as people are mentioning in the chat, for the players, the game seems much smoother, right? We're just having some spectator lag, which, I mean, it'd be due. Nice blocks on the pogo. Second hit hits, and yeah, you need the 2-hit auto combo to get the EX laser to combo there.
Knockdown as well. More pogo set. No. Second one. That should be. I think he's living. No,
yeah,
he's not.
It's over. I mean, the unfortunate thing too is like the last hit, right? The pogo jump H. The jump H built the meter.
That's unfortunate. That is so
like
unfortunate.
it built that. Like if you look at it, it literally he hit 100 meter on the H.
Ugh. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Hey, we still got plenty of players left on the Capcom side. I've donated money to add on extra lives to Capcom.
If you add the total number of lives from ArcSys and Capcom together, it's Capcom's total right now.
Hey, I'm no mathematizer, okay? But you got to calm down with the numbers, okay? Calm down.
Oh boy. It looks like coming up next is the Noonster, Supernoon.
Oh boy, the Super
Noons. You know,
we need Obama.
Someone needs to save the day at this point. Supernoon coming in. His name is Put Super Dash in GBVS.
Where's Giuna? I saw him talking in the chat earlier.
You think Giuna's gonna ride for Team Capcom? I mean, barking up the wrong tree, man. Him and I. You know, who do you think hooked us up with those advertising deals you saw, man? It was ArcSys.
I'm gonna just sip my water on that one. You go ahead.
It's looking rough for all the Capcom fans out there.
As long as we still have
people are asking what the dots mean on the overlay. The dots are the lives left for each player. So as you can see, Capcom has 4 lives left in the top right, and the 4 dots are the players that are left. They started with 2 lives each for reference.
Listen, as long as we have bodies on the side of Capcom, we still have a chance, okay? It ain't over till it's over.
Yeah. You say that. You know, as the commentator, it's your job to say that, I guess.
Believe in victory.
We're not usually supposed to be biased, but this is looking like a wash, so I need to do it.
You gotta fight the good fight, I see. I don't even know if Supernoon knows what this character does, I'll be honest. I feel like he's not sure what the lasers do. He's like, oh, that's weird. Oh, class? Oh, I like the dodge, too. This is definitely like someone, you know, Supernoon was like, how do I play Grand? And someone's like, just do Sweep, man. And he's like, all right, Sweep seems good. Oh, boy.
Didn't even want to finish the combo. I get it. I get it. He was trying to go for a side switch, okay? He dropped the combo intentionally to get a back throw. I get it, man.
I never thought I'd wish to see his bar. I'll be honest. Safe jump, of course. Dead.
Seems like you and Supernoon have a lot to talk about. I feel like there's like some underlying issues here.
I'm just the #1 fan of his bar dog, bro.
Trashing him the entire day. Come see him in balance, okay?
I don't. That's even worse. I'd rather see his Grand. I'd rather see his Grand than his Valorant play. That anti-air was so good. Oh man.
Oh, I got a headache. Chat, just watching this wash up. Give me a headache. All right, I'm still rooting for my boys, ride or die. But it's looking like or die for sure.
Oh yeah, it's looking pretty rough. Chipping away with the 5U.
Oh, he wasn't blocking that.
No, and he's low on life too. This is a pretty rough spot if you're in the Noon's third.
Oh, the barbecue. He needs it. He needs some Korean barbecue ASAP. He needs some milk. He's just, it's over. It's over for him.
Well, there's still another Steve on the team, right? They still have Coach Steve. He's hanging in there. It's down to 3. It's Coach Steve, MarlinPie, and ChrisG.
Hey, it's pretty good. I think they're probably gonna throw in ChrisG next, but I still like our odds with MarlinPie and Coach Steve. Okay, I like.
What,
it.
You're already counting him out?
No, it's just ChrisG. You know, like he's got to do what he's got to do. But I'm just saying, if he falters, we got MarlinPie and Coach Steve. Okay, I believe the Noon, but you kept throwing him down. So,
you know, fair enough. Fair enough.
You got me, Steve.
Folding
like a cheap suit. You got me.
Folding like a cheap suit. I knew it. I was like, I had to investigate. I had to hit Team
spring-loaded lawn chair, dude.
That was like Team Capcom. I hit you with the objection. I had to hit you with the turnabout mode, bro.
You got me. You got me. You got conflicting statements, and you caught me in a debate. All right, you got me.
I was badgering the witness.
I believe in Chris. Okay, I believe in ChrisG. I'm saying it, and I mean it. He's got the Rek'Sai name. I have nothing else to add to him, really.
I mean, he's a world-class player, but is he ready for anime players online? That is the question. This is another world-class player, Evo champion. The battle of the Evo champions, actually.
Chris got this in the bag. He's only got what, like 16 lives to take down. He'll be just fine. He'll be just fine. Team Capcom is in good hands.
Believe in victory.
Yeah, they are. They have excellent players left.
I don't like your tone. Yeah, send out the dragon. That's what I'm talking. Okay, we'll get started. Real smart from Shinku in general. Ooh, the delay onto the thrust. I like that. The throw. Safe jump setup. Time for pogos. 2.5 sticks to butter.
This is okay, I think. As long as it doesn't continuously loop offense, I think you're not in a horrible spot. Yeah, knockdown.
Zoe could do the same thing. Yeah. Okay.
Well, yeah, the throw there is great too. In the corner, you get the combo off of it. It's just like mid screen you don't, but you get a lot of screen carry. Wow, Pogo super, Pogo H super.
Yeah. In that situation, it was just tough. It's just gonna be a little bit more for Shinku now to just kind of wither away. Yeah, the Skybound art coming from ChrisG.
Oh, and
not looking too great. Now that last situation again, Zoe throwing Zeta into the corner wasn't gonna be too much because Zeta not only had the life lead, but I think she works way better from that distance compared to Zoe.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you can just see that like when the dragon's out, it's useful, right? But like the laser is such a badgering tool to have that it's tough to deal with. That anti-air, wow.
Where's Cisco when we need him to unleash the dragon? We need Cisco and Granblue. Come on now. I don't think you really want to unleash the dragon. Come on, man. You got to get in there.
I mean, that's on Team Capcom, man. You got to talk to them. Oh,
I don't even know what happened.
We didn't even see it. Censor.
Oh. In certain areas, violence in video games is censored, so they couldn't finish the rest of that execution.
Was that a DC or was that like?
I don't know, man, but I'm calling it. 6:48 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The body has been indeed confirmed to be an L for Capcom.
That had to be like the JoJo's, like, you know, where it plays out. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, the to be continued.
Yeah.
Man. But yeah, that's how we got a confirmation that ChrisG fell short to Shinku. That's facts. Another one bites the dust for Team Capcom. We still got hope.
Every day he fights, Coach Steve.
I'm about it. I believe in him. All right, chat. I'm gonna need y'all to do me a favor. If you think ArcSys is gonna win, press 1. You think Capcom's gonna win, press 2. Let me see them 2s.
Yeah.
Versus Charlotte.
I like how the chat's like, wait, we have hope? They're like, excuse me?
I put an option select. I put 1+1.
I see.
That's an option select.
I see the Capcom players are putting 2 in the chat. They believe.
I like it. I'm about it. Let's go.
Engage.
Sign up for the OnlyFans if you want some 2s. No 1s.
So far, it's looking a little tough.
Oh, no.
Wow. That was
How do you react
sick.
to that? How do you react to that on net play?
I have no idea. I mean, it's over, right? Oh, he didn't get the combo, I guess. It's
More than over. The reset into the safe jump to bait out the Charlotte or the noble strategy. No, the holy ladder. Jesus.
holy ladder, climbing up. You know, I gotta say, Shinku looks fantastic. Shinku's what, like won like 4 straight or something? And this is Shinku's first live as well. Oh man, the buffer.
Oh, yeah, he took out Teiga to start his onslaught, and he purposely called him out. He put himself in harm's way. He's like, "I'm coming for you."
The Mario Party.
Yep.
All right, this is good damage. Oh,
No, that's
I think he recovered.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is indeed a safe jump to leave himself.
Oh, that's an unfortunate punish.
Or get some noble strategy under it.
Oh, that was great.
Let's go.
That was great. Not gonna kill.
You walked up. Okay.
Oh my.
I'm holding my breath.
Nah, no, Mikey, we're back in.
Oh.
Down the chip. Okay.
Oh.
There's not a lot of options there, right? So that was pretty good.
Battle 3.
Chip armor.
Even if you armor though, wouldn't it have killed? Maybe I think.
I don't know. You might be right. Yeah, she wasn't chip charged, so you're right. My bad. Save jump setup. Out the low. Confirm. A lot of time to confirm that. Into another save jump setup. Triple pogo into the heavy. Get off me. Climbing the ladder.
Oh no. And the combo off of it. Oh boy. Sweep is so scary here. I bet you that was a sweep attempt. Or it could have been a pogo, I guess, too.
On lockdown. Coach Steve trying to fight out.
Oh, we're punished. Is it going to combo? It's really far. It must have comboed.
It definitely comboed by the
Wow.
That's 100% hidden. Without a doubt.
Just
Without a
like
doubt.
that.
Sheesh. We've come down to our last man here in Capcom. For Team Capcom, I should say.
Well, it looks like, you know, given the spectator issues we've had, we're going to remake the lobby for potentially the last match. And certainly the last competitor for Team Capcom. MarlinPie is going to be the final person trying to fight here for Team Panda Global. And Panda Global's Discord is available for everybody to join, of course. Discord.gg/Panda Global. If any of you guys are interested in going in there and chatting. Obviously, all the members of PG are there talking. If you want to ask any questions about any of your favorite fighting games, they'll be in there chatting with you about anything, any questions you guys have. So go ahead and head over to discord.gg/Panda Global. If you put an exclamation point Discord in the chat, it'll show up. And our new lobby is nice and created for what could be our final match.
Listen, chat, I need you to do me a favor. Join that Discord right now. Ping MarlinPie and send him your energy. Okay?
Yes.
Send positive vibes only to MarlinPie. We need to do it. All right, Streamlabs, I see you with the Discord queue.
Streamline's hooking it up, bro. There, I got it. I use it too, man.
Nice work. Press 1 if Capcom still got this. Listen, I thought we were settling with 2s. What?
Look,
He's trying to rework history and change the pages. I see.
What's happening? As we have potentially our final match. Only 4 players of ArcSys have lost so far to the 19 of Capcom.
So if you're hearing this, get your PayPal ready, man. Get your PayPal ready. I'm a man of my
messed
word.
Up? I didn't realize you messed up.
No, I didn't mess up. I stood my ground on Team Capcom.
Well, at least you did. As the anti-air is clean, MarlinPie. Ooh, cleaning it up.
It's all going to a good cause. It's all going to a good cause. We've already decided on that. Here we go. The final match. We still got MarlinPie. We still got a chance. Big punish. Set up the GG. Oh, you know, install time. How are you gonna block this?
Gotta watch the instant overhead. The roll, the reads from Shinku. Defense is solid. Marlin was ready.
I like him jumping out of that too. Not willing to sit down throughout the entire block string.
Oh, that dodge. Dude, Marlin's DPs are clean.
One of the best up dogs in the business. MarlinPie has got those reactions. And his defense has been stellar. Absolutely stellar against Shen so far.
Yeah, I like escaping there too. Dude, how? Marlin is so ready.
Former ArcSys player turned full Capcom.
I mean, if they're playing Granblue, they're all ArcSys players at heart. Confirmed. Yeah, there's a lot of damage. Oh boy, and the knockdown after this sets it up and has super as well. Yeah, you can't get hit by sweep, you can't get hit by pogo there.
Oh,
the invincibility. Click low. This might be the kill. Not enough. Yeah, next hit. Walk up throw. The sweep super. This confirm. All right, MarlinPie still alive. The wake up counter, he delayed it.
The double 5H or some close H.
Jump in the challenge from Shinku, man. Anime players will mash 5L. Don't you forget it.
What did I just see?
Set point. This is Team ArcSys' set point here in this exhibition. Air to air. Negative after.
Upon that pressure once again. He just needs a knockdown set up for Pogo, and that's it. But look at the defense from Marlin.
Wow, that was a low counter attempt from Shinku too. That was a really good read. It was a little early. Rushes in. And, oh my, the dodge.
So risky. Oh, the up dog hitting nothing. The overhead there, not a counter hit. He's fine.
No up dog.
Just about under 50% air to air.
Oh, the hit. This is scary. All right, not enough. Guess for the match.
And he touched. That's
Chip, it's getting close. Next hit's gonna do it. The throw break late. Gotta watch the chip now. He's just defending the avoided jumps out, but it doesn't matter. The match has ended. Capcom's dream has ended. Team ArcSys has cleaned it up 16-0.
Oh man, moment of silence for my boys over at Team Capcom, but a big hurrah for Team ArcSys. I appreciate the talent on both sides. I really do. It was quite the spectacle. I know it was a 16-0. I get it, but hey, these guys played pretty well.
They lost 4 total matches.
The execution that took place, it was quite the showing from Team ArcSys. Their talent is unmatched, clearly, today.
20-4 overall. Shout outs to BB Tag. Clearly, it breeds the strongest competitors in all of fighting games, as the BB Tag Evo champion has cleaned up at the very end. If you didn't believe in BB Tag, you didn't believe in ArcSys. At Majin Obama on Twitter, let him know how much you love BB Tag. At 2D Jazz, I believe is that. Let him know.
Jeez, we didn't even get to see BeautifulDude play. We didn't get to see Fu. We didn't get to see Kizzie K. We didn't even see Tempest. Come on, man. I just want to see him play. That's all.
You're going to have to check out their individual streams.
They're locked behind a paywall. We have to donate to see them play. Come on, man.
I mean, you know, and you also have to, like, Shinku and ZomBmu have single-handedly bankrupt Panda Global. This was scheduled to go for 2.5, 3 hours, you know, or so, and it's so early because of the domination put on by both of them.
See, shame on you, Team ArcSys. This is their fault. This is absolutely their fault. But we need to see the run back offline. Best believe. I don't know how much
it's a whole new world offline.
Yeah, I mean, they've been going back and forth in the chat. They're like, hey, if you want to play Zom offline, be my guest. It's even worse. So I believe it. I believe it full-heartedly, but we got to see.
I'm ready
see the run back. I want to see Panda Global make this run back happen offline.
Thanks. People are saying just run 5v5 Arc System Works side. That's cool.
Versus the Arc System Works. It's going to be BB Tag versus DBFZ next.
I mean, Supernoon's coming back. Let's go.
Only for you to trash on him again? Come on.
Run it in TFH. You ain't seeing me. You ain't seeing my Oleander. Try that on my Tianho. You can't do it.
All right, now we're going to have the team commentators play off against each other. It's going to be me, Sajam, Ringe, Tasty Steve, Ultra David, James Chen.
I'm going to play 19 frames
Martin Obama
versus Obama. Let's go. 19 frames robust.
Yipes is going to be in here.
I'm ready. 19 frames.
Ebonic Plague too.
Yeah, run this.
Let's go.
Well, congratulations to Arc System Work for cleaning up and doing an excellent job. And thanks to Panda Global for helping make this happen. Thanks to everybody in the chat for coming in and saying what's good and, hanging out with us. This is a really fun exhibition. Obviously, there's nothing on the line, right? We're just playing for fun, for pride, for enjoyment of everybody coming through. If you missed any of it, you can check out youtube.com/Panda Global. It'll be on over there if you want to see any of the match. And also you can check the Twitch VOD here until it's uploaded over there. So if you missed anything, we had some really fun matches today. A really fun time hanging out with you, chat room. I appreciate you all coming through, and I appreciate Panda Global setting this up.
Steve, it was supposed to be an exhibition, okay?
Throw in the damn towel.
We couldn't throw the damn towel. Arcs is looking as much as Ivan Drago and Rocky IV than ever. Honestly, they just massacred him. But hey, we, again, couldn't say it better than Say Jam. We appreciate each and every one of you guys chilling and taking your time out to support Fighting Game Community streams. And overall, just like the players that you're showing love for, even if it was part of Team Capcom, whoever you are, whatever side you're on, we appreciate you guys full-heartedly and hope to see you guys for more of these events and more of these streams.
Yeah, so take it easy, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you guys next time. And have a lovely weekend. Later, everybody.
Peace.